Do you remember when you first jumped off the deep end, learned to ride a bike, spoke a new language? How did you master these skills? By doing, of course. By working with others to solve real-world problems. By trying and failing again and again. By learning human skills like creativity, collaboration, and communication that never become obsolete. Because when experience is your teacher, there's nothing you can't learn.
I don't like teaching, I love teaching. My challenge with traditional teaching and traditional learning is traditional teaching doesn't fit the 21st century. My personal belief is everybody in a class brings knowledge to the class, and your job as a professor is to facilitate a discussion.
You know, I couldn't do anything else. I'm not good in the office. I'm not really a good handyman. If I get stuck in the elevator, I don't really know what to do. And if you have a plumbing problem, don't look at me. So I really was more into this interaction with learning, knowledge, students, and I actually really love to see them grow.
It's very important when students get here for them to understand that the way in which the program has been set up is to stretch and to challenge them. We always say if it doesn't challenge you, it's not going to change you.
I have a reputation of being known as a cat food guy. I like cat food. I use it to demonstrate emotion, so I talk about how pet food is marketed, I talk about the pet food industry. I then bring out the cat food and I talk about cat food. And to make sure people remember about cat food, I then open the cat food, I put my spoon in, I eat it. And people are revolted by it. But that, at the end, emphasises another point, which is that the meaning you give to an event is the event. And so I use it as a way of embedding the learning, and I tend to do it at the end of classes, at the end of the year.
As the world changes at such a fast pace, if you can capture the learning and find a way to represent it in what you write and what you teach, it's almost like a safeguard for the years to come. We're living in turbulent times in many ways. I always remind my students, what a great time to be alive.
We deliberately design opportunities for students to improve skills that employers are looking for, such as critical thinking, creativity, innovation, growth mindset, and we hone in laser sharp on the skills that are required by the marketplace.
What I want people to do is not be scared. And the reason people are scared in business is because they're unclear about what's going on and they're unclear about the language used in business. So in my classes, I want people to understand what the complicated words mean, and we get it back to basic common sense. I want people to go into business confident, with their heads held high, that they know what's going on.
The Hult students, they have this practical sense of reality in which no challenge is actually a challenge that they cannot address. You know, it's the ability that no matter how difficult it is, they don't necessarily walk back, they walk forward. And for me, that's a skill.
The one piece of advice that I share with them often at graduation, I ask them not to be like dust. And what I mean by that is don't settle. You know, dust settles. Whether you feel like you're in the wrong relationship or in the wrong job or you studied the wrong subject, it's never too late to redesign your life. And you must never settle for something that you're not experiencing or extracting fulfillment from.